So
I was probably the last person anyone expected in my family to graduate university. I'll be honest. I set very low expectations for myself, and I always met them. I think this is our third time doing this intro. What up, YouTube? This is Nate from Thrift Dweller, and welcome to the DialUp podcast. The clashing of the generations. That's the third time I've done that. Millennial, Generation X, combining into the delightful podcast that we call the DialUp podcast with my good friend Noah. Noah, how are you?
I'm surviving here. Haven't shaved the COVID beard.
Oh my
It's,
god.
about 3 or 4 months worth of work here.
I'll say you're coming in dial-up
I
quality.
got rid of the mustache because I was getting in my mouth when I ate.
First world problems, man. Jesus. No one can notice it. You're coming in and so clear, Noah. SD clear.
SD from 93, baby. I got that quality. Put some scan lines over me.
Oh yeah, just put a couple filters, eh? Some buffering filters. Oh my goodness. Anywho, welcome to our podcast, everybody. This is where we it's a conversation between two friends. We like to talk a lot about nostalgia, the 90s. I like to ask Noah's input on some things that I missed out on when I was growing up in the, I think, early 2000s, I would say. That's where your kind of specialty lies, Noah.
Beyblades, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemans, man, I was there for it all.
Did you just call it Pokemans?
I was on the front lines, man. Pokemans.
You called it Pokemans.
I'm sorry.
That disgusted me a little bit. What are you, Southern? But Noah's, I call him the pop culturalist. I ask him a lot of questions about stuff, even things that I grew up with, and he knows more than I do for some reason. Go figure.
Well, I have the internet, and you didn't, so...
I had the internet, I just didn't use it. Anywho,
I'm sure you used it for certain things, Nate. Don't kid yourself.
Oh gosh.
You were going on Nintendo's website, don't lie.
I remember in the 90s, WWF Warzone was coming out, and our dial-up internet, we would download all the intros for the wrestlers. And they were like 20, 30-second clips. And we're downloading for like 45 minutes just to watch these really horrible entrance videos from this video game that was about to come out. 20 seconds. It took us like 40 minutes. Oh man, we were using chatting software that would hack your computer and give other people access to your entire network. That was fun times. Anyways, Noah, what should we talk about first?
You know, our last podcast got corrupted, unfortunately. We had a really great conversation about YTV's Dark Knight.
Oh man, I think we should revisit that
for the viewers who were...
Say that again, sorry?
Let's revisit it.
Yeah, no, we should do that podcast again. Do it properly.
Let's revisit it.
We talked 45 minutes just about Dark Knight. For people who don't know, it's up here in Canada, YTV.
I know.
Did a Halloween special of all these like Halloween shows, and it was like a yearly event for us. And Noah, I wished Noah was a friend of mine in the 90s when I used to stay up to watch it, because it was just a marathon of these children's horror shows, which back in the day, children's horror shows are like PG-13 today. Like, I don't think they were so much better back then. But I wish Noah was like alive, because he was born in the mid-90s. But if he was like my age, I would have had him over, slumber party, eating popcorn, watching Dark Knight on YTV with PJ Phil. That would have been a good time, hey Noah?
It's funny you mention that, because I actually found a few full Dark Knight runs, like the segments on YouTube.
Yeah, I was like,
segments.
That was like
Dark Knight.
Sorry, say that again?
4 and 6. I was able to find Dark Knight 4, Dark Knight 5, and Dark Knight 6 in their entirety. But I couldn't find Dark Knight 1, 2, or 3 to my knowledge.
If anyone out
I
there
didn't
has
go deep enough into the back pages, but
if anyone out there has any tips or clues on where to find it, please share it with us. We would love to watch, especially 1993, the first year it came out. Oh, send me a link, please.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Sorry, go ahead.
Check your old VHS tapes, people. Come on. It's got to be out there somewhere.
We want to complete all the little segments they did. And then Noah will come over one day, or we'll watch it together over the internet. We'll watch the marathon together. I think that would be fun.
That would be awesome.
We'll call in and try to win the prizes.
Yeah, hi. Do I win the YTV Sports Cap? I know what happened in the Goosebumps episode.
I want the watch, please. Oh my goodness! But I think in that podcast we started saying that I think like the thing that really unites you and I is our love for nostalgia. I think that's what we will build this podcast around because it's a common thread between us.
I mean, we met because I sold you a TMNT game for Sega Genesis.
At the university.
Oh, man. Oh, that feels like so long ago now.
Yeah, because you were... Okay, me and Lesnar went to the university because this kid said, hey, you have an empty case for Turtles. You want to buy mine? And I said, yes, I would love to buy yours. And hey, we became friends. Ever since. That's kind of funny.
All it took was some turtle.
Oh, who doesn't develop friendships over turtles? God dang.
I mean, come on, man. It's the Turtles. I'm still missing one season of 80s Ninja Turtles. I'm one season away from having the full set on DVD, man.
Which season is it?
I'm missing season 10, the final season.
Do I have? Yeah, I have that one. Oh, You know what? I think I had a double of that one. I should have gave you.
I didn't know it was going to be the only one I was missing by now because I got season 6 and 9 for Christmas.
And you work at a media store. Like, you
My
should
mom's
be able.
awesome.
You work at a place that sells media like that. You should be able to find it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could order it on Amazon, but I'd rather find it locally somewhere, you know?
Like Thrift Dweller style. I hate buying things online. The majority of all my games are very less than like 5%, I would say I purchased online. Even if like 2%. I probably purchased 98% of this collection locally, which I'm very proud of. I enjoy that.
Like, the only games I've ever bought online have been like loose discs from P&P's website or like bootleg import games from eBay.
Oh, board games from
eBay. Man.
We should do a podcast about board games. I think that would be fun.
I'd love to make my own board game someday. Noah, the game.
What are you, 12? Like a board game? I want to make a video game still.
Just my face in the box.
Or play as Nate. The big ogre Filipino guy. Who's chasing Noah across the board. That'd be a good one, see? I would be chasing you on the board.
Ian's just a beard on like a chess pawn.
And Lester just has all the flavor text on all the cards. Did you know?
Did you get Lester to write the game cards?
Oh my goodness. Oh, what are we going to talk about today, Noah? Did you want to talk about anything nostalgia-ish?
Well, you know, it's funny you should mention something nostalgic, because I got something fun from a thrift store I wanted to show you.
Ooh, please show me.
Ladies and gentlemen, and that non-binary rainbow in between, I give you the official Batman and Robin sticker album from 1997.
Is that by Panache or whatever? Pinashishi?
Who is this by, actually?
My God, you picked that up?
25 cents. Oh, look at that price tag.
Who am I to judge, eh? Who am I to judge? I buy garbage all the time.
Apparently this thing was made by Big Bay Toys. So it's not Panini, unfortunately.
Panini, that's what I'm talking about. Panache. Correct me if I'm wrong, Noah. Correct me. I need to know when I'm wrong.
Look at some of the pages in here, man. Look at those stickers.
Yeah, blurry goodness I'm looking at right now. Is that a Spider-Man sticker in there?
Yeah, like this guy has like a ton of Batman and Robin stickers. There's one of my favorites right there. Hang on, Smile Power.
Thank you for sharing that blurry photo album of yours.
And then like and then it randomly goes into like what is it? Dinosaur stickers, and then freaking Dragon Ball Z stickers. It just keeps using his album for everything.
I decided to make a podcast with this guy.
Then you got NHL players on one page.
Okay, you know what? I used to collect hockey cards, Noah. I didn't even watch hockey.
And look at this. Literally Spider-Man fighting the Green Goblin.
That's a goodbye, Noah. Goodbye. That is horrendous buy. That was a horrible buy.
You know what I wish I would have picked up, though? They had a special book there.
Say that one more time. Sorry, cut out for a second. Say that one more time. You cut out.
Had a Star Trek TNG coloring book. I should have grabbed it.
Coloring book? TNG?
Why didn't I grab it? I feel so ashamed of myself.
That would have been the one to get over this Batman and Robin sticker album.
Dragon Ball Z, man.
You know, for 40 cents,
you could put some of my own stickers in this eventually.
Put some of your drawings in there too.
Yeah. Should put my beautiful portrait of Ghost Rider's head in there.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, though, I wanted to bring up not a topic but a segment.
Okay.
And I thought I was trying to think of a name for it, but it's like your moment of nostalgia, and I kind of want to do one of these a video where I bring up something from my past that you probably never heard of because you weren't born yet. But something that hopefully Sorry? What did you say?
In the womb.
Oh, he's still in the womb. But I'm hoping I was hoping some people could relate to this. But I was on my Facebook feed, and I think I shared it on the Thrift Dweller Facebook page, facebook.com/thriftdweller. And
on the internet.
Obviously on the internet. Dial it up, people. I'm going to go to it right now before we get started. Back in 1997, there was a confectionery drink released to the masses. It was called Orbitz.
Oh, I think I saw that post you put on Facebook.
No, I put it on my personal one. It's not on Thrift Dweller, but I will put it on Thrift Dweller. But Orbitz.
I didn't even know what... Okay, so educate me. What were Orbitz?
Orbitz were a funky look. It's a drink that looks like a lava lamp. At the time, it was the coolest thing. Like, we didn't have any advertising about this. Like, I didn't see a single commercial about it. I just went to Ashcroft, and there was Orbitz on the shelf, 1997. Young me had a couple bucks in my pocket, and I was like, do I buy a Diet Pepsi, which was my drink of choice back then? Or do I buy this new drink, Orbitz? It was a non-caffeinated, fruit-flavored beverage, and it had these little, like, colored balls that would kind of float in it. I'm sure with something to do with osmolarity or whatever. Like, they would look suspended in the drink. Oh, my God. Everyone had their own way of drinking this, okay? Most people would drink the drink, but they would use their teeth to filter out all the bubbles. So it's like little tapioca balls. At the end, you would just have this collection of little bubbles, and you would eat them. It wasn't a great drink, actually. But I think what fooled me was I thought it was going to be carbonated, because I love carbonated drinks, but it's actually non-carbonated. And it was clear, so you didn't know what flavor you were drinking. But if you look at the advertisement, I put it on Facebook here. It's so 90s, it hurts. Orbitz with a Z. So I went up and I Googled... Sorry?
That's how you know it's 90s, when they use the extreme spelling.
Orbitz with a Z. And it has this little thing at the bottom that says Defy Gravity. Reminds me of like the Anti-Gravity Room.
Oh, that's a great show.
I'm sure we're going to talk about the Anti-Gravity Room as well. One day.
We're going to get to it. I've got a ton of episodes on my hard drive already, man. Just waiting.
Of the anti-gravity room? Really?
Yeah. Well, then we can watch.
Okay, well, let me finish about Orbitz with a Z. Sorry, it's Canadian. So Orbitz with a Z, and then we'll talk about the anti-gravity room, okay? So I Googled up, what the hell is Orbitz? It's a Canadian confectionery. Actually, I didn't know. I thought like Pepsi made it or something, and I just forgot about it. But it was made by the Clearly Food and Beverage Company of Canada, makers of Clearly Canadian. You know what Clearly Canadian is, Noah?
What is Clearly Canadian?
It's just, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's bottled water. So according to...
No, I've never heard of that.
You never heard of Clearly? I don't know. They sell it at like Costco. But anyways...
I don't usually check the labels of what I'm eating.
Well, you probably should. You should know what you're eating, young man. Take it from the Generation X here, the Kuya, the older brother. You should look at what you're eating.
Not on my stomach, man. It's all up here that's like...
Oh my goodness. But anyway, Orbitz came out in 97, but quickly disappeared due to its poor sales. Wow. In 2013, Clearly Canadian stated it was considering producing a limited run of new products to satisfy the nostalgia demand, with the possibility of annual issues thereafter. But, yeah. Made with small floating edible balls. Small floating edible balls. Not chef's balls. The drink was marketed as a texturally enhanced alternative beverage. But some consumers compared it to a potable lava lamp. Potable? I don't know what that is. The small balls floated due to their equal density to the surrounding liquid. But anyways...
So nice science.
He taught me what a fulcrum was. But unopened bottles for this drink are selling as a collector's item. But I'm going to go on eBay and see what Orbitz are selling for.
Soda bottle of science. Did I tell you I saw Bill Nye live a couple months ago?
Where was he? In Winnipeg?
Yeah. He gave a really good lecture on climate change. He's really funny.
Well, I'm sure he is. He's out of his Orbitz.
Oh.
But here, no, look at this. You want to drink a bottle of unopened rare lava lamp soda pop drink? Orbitz? Cost you, buy it now, $49.95 or best offer. Oh wow, two of them sold for $37 Canadian. One bottle sold for $20. One sold for $20. It looks like the going rate for this drink.
You corner the Orbitz market. Start selling the conventions.
Is it safe to drink it still? This came out in 97. Is it still safe to drink 21 years or 23 years later?
I'd rather take my chances eating some jelly pops from like the 90s Nintendo candy line.
Jelly pops?
Yeah, Nintendo put out jelly pops with Mario, DK, and Link in the N64 era. You can still find sealed boxes of them on eBay.
Hold on, I'm going to eBay it right now. What are they called? Jelly pops.
Nintendo jelly pops.
Huh. I got a bunch of Pokemon glasses. That's weird.
Yeah.
P-O-P-S, right? Pops? Like pops?
Yeah.
I do not see any here, but I'm sure there was some. These Pokemon glasses are really cute, though.
I saw a video of some guy who bought a sealed box of them off eBay for his collection of Nintendo memorabilia. Crazy.
My God, no. I'm going to order a bottle of Orbitz.
Are you going to do a live, like, Nate tries it for us?
My God, hopefully I don't die or something after I drink it.
It's okay. We'll make sure all your collections go to your children.
I already actually made a last request, I guess you could say, to my friends Ian and Lester. I said, if I die, you guys have to sell all my video games and give the proceeds to my kids. Hopefully I sell it before I die, but, you know.
Yeah. Don't give Noah the Saturn games, or at the very least, charge him up the ass.
Oh, I'm going to talk to you about that in a minute. Okay, it looks like the cheapest drink I can buy. I have to make an offer, but it's like $40.23 for the pineapple, banana,
goodness.
cherry, coconut. Wow, multicolored balls.
That is a weird mix of flavors. Pineapple, banana, cherry, coconut.
I wonder if the flavor was in the balls and not in juice. If I bought two of these, no, we should try these at the same time. I think that'd be funny.
Oh,
Orbitz, that's my taste of nostalgia. Oh, that's a good name of the segment, Taste of Nostalgia.
well, if we're going to talk edibles for taste and nostalgia this time, I suppose I might as well bring up what I was talking about earlier. There was, back in the late 2000s, early 2010s, there was this company called Awesome Candies, and they made the most amazing gummies I've ever had. They were Super Mario 3D gummies.
I'm going to Google it right now.
Perfectly molded as Mario characters.
Really?
And Donkey Kong. Oh, and they were so delicious, man. I remember getting them at the Dollar Tree. They were so good. And I can't believe they're gone now. Like, I can't find them anywhere.
Are they called 3Ds gummy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to eBay it.
No. I wonder if they are on eBay. How much you want to bet they are?
I'm looking it up right now. 3D gummy candies, Animal Crossing tip card inside. $39.99. Buy it now, plus $18 shipping.
I remember getting one that came with a tip card for like Mario Kart DS.
Oh my god, $40 for this box.
I know. You know what? They're probably safer to eat than the Orbitz is to drink at this point. They're not nearly as old.
He already opened this though. How can I buy it? It's opened.
What?
The guy selling it. Well, the box is open, but each of the candies are like individually wrapped. Is that what you remember, Noah?
No, I remember getting like packages of them, and like they came in a little tray inside the package.
Interesting. Well, we'll keep an eye out for it and see.
That might have been the I want a seal box. I want to toss open that seal. smell the late 2000s again.
I would love to do that, man. So yours is gummies and mine is Orbitz. That's funny. Taste of nostalgia. That's a good. Okay, there's a good segment right there. There's lots of things in my mind. Let's continue this. Noah, Taste of Nostalgia on the Nate Noah podcast, the DialUp podcast.
Oh, I just thought of another one.
You want to save it for another episode? We got to do more of these.
I'm gonna have to save it because I think it's gonna be one that a lot of people can relate to. So I'm gonna save it for now.
Keep it in your belt.
I'm not wearing a belt. You just
no one ever. Elastics, huh? My God, your picture is horrendous.
What?
Well, on my computer, it's very charming for this podcast, the DialUp podcast. But no, do you have a topic you want to talk about or something you want to bring up?
No, I just kind of wanted to improv tonight, freewheel it, see where the wind of the conversation takes us.
Free balling, huh? That's where you go naked in the jacuzzi.
Is that what it's called?
Free ball. It's on Big Bang Theory. Free balling.
Oh wow.
One of the future episodes, Noah. One of the future episodes of this podcast, we're going not free balling, but we're gonna go into a hot tub together and shoot the podcast.
We're gonna get the whole gang together.
Well, you and me live at the jacuzzi, man.
Grab into that hot tub, boys.
But I'm gonna keep my head under, like right here, so you don't see my body. Just my head.
I'm gonna show my one patch of chest hair the whole time. I have no shame.
At least I don't even have chest hair.
Really?
No, I can't grow any. Anyway, I just grow them around my nipples. That's not a joke. But what have you been watching in COVID times, Noah? What have you been partaking in television?
Well, lately, the free preview channel for the month has had BAYWATCH reruns. So that's what I've been watching and taping.
Taping it on VHS?
That's right. David Hasselhoff, Pamela Anderson.
Why did you say David Hasselhoff first?
Because he's the star.
Debatable. C.J. Parker, man. I loved BAYWATCH, by the way.
It was his popularity that got the series funding after it was canceled.
You know what? Okay, I missed out what you said at the end of that, but you're wrong. What gave it funding was C.J. Parker and whatever character Yasmin Bleeth played.
Crap, what was his character's name again?
Yasmin Bleeth. And then, did you watch BAYWATCH Nights?
Actually, I've never seen BAYWATCH Nights, but I've heard it's amazing.
Oh my god, it's like BAYWATCH, but at night.
You know, like they investigate ghosts and stuff on that show?
I think they did, actually. I honestly don't remember. I just remember David Hasselhoff in the leather jacket.
He's channeling his old Knight Rider fame.
Oh yeah, I never thought about that. I didn't know that as a kid at the time. But that would be played at 10 or 11 o'clock on Fox here in Winnipeg. BAYWATCH, that's a good one, Noah. That's great.
Yeah, and apparently BAYWATCH's ratings started declining as soon as the general public got access to high-speed internet.
I used to watch that.
I wonder what?
Man, in its regular coaxial cable goodness, I was watching Pamela Anderson falling in love with her. And Yasmin Bleeth's character, it was always a tie.
Those red one-piece swimsuits, man. You can't beat them.
Super high-legged. But you need it for performance. To save people's lives, Noah. That's not for show. It's to save people's lives.
Yeah.
And then after... There was, I think, later episodes you had, like, some D'Erico, I think was her name. I didn't like that one.
I think Carmen Electra was on there for a bit, too.
Oh, Carmen Electra was cool. Gina something was on there, too. I forget her name. But that was a downfall. It was cooler in the early days when it was like, not too many cast mates, I guess. Who's that one girl? I think she's like she's like just under Mitch.
Oh, Lieutenant Stephanie Holden.
She's a twin. I had no clue.
You know what? I was just watching it.
She's an identical twin, like called Michelle from Full House.
I was just watching.
It's a good episode, right?
I was just watching it earlier.
Okay, here's my favorite episode. Okay, the homeless guy who made metal sculptures for CJ out of like tuna cans and stuff. One man's trash is another man's treasure. It's a horrible episode.
Today's episode was one where CJ was like befriending a magician who was performing on the beach, and the other plot was there was a gang war happening on the pier, like a turf war.
Oh my god! Was there guns?
I think one of the lifeguards had a gun, but that was about it.
Nice.
There's such 90s gang stereotypes. Like you got the curly Latino kid with the mustache and the slick back hair.
The coolest cat on the beach, you mean?
My favorite episode, for sheer absurdity, though, is the one Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage guest star saving a youth center from Ted DiBiase, who's trying to buy it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the WCW episode. They used that for one of their Monday Nitro episodes.
Yeah.
Or was it a pay-per-view, Bash at the Beach?
It was just so crazy though to see the Macho Man and the Hulkster on BAYWATCH as themselves, and the whole episode treats pro wrestling like it's real. I mean, it is real.
It is. I was gonna say it is real, Noah. In the DialUp podcast universe, wrestling is real. Universal law.
Don't tell me.
What shirt are you
Don't tell me
wearing?
that stuff's fit.
What kind of shirt is that?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Okay, it looked like you said Bartman for a minute.
Bartman. I used to have a. My brothers used to have a really old Bart Simpson T-shirt. I don't know what happened to it. It was from the 90s.
You know, a lot of those
Well,
90s
no,
shirts really like expensive now.
Oh, well, yeah, because, nostalgia goes for a lot of money.
It's just kids who want to look relevant and want to look deep. Like they weren't born in the 90s, but they want to rock our gear. You can't have it,
Whatever.
son. You can't have it. That's
No,
my
I don't,
era.
I don't care about looking deep. I just want to wear a shirt that says Power Rangers on it.
But you have the right to wear it, Noah. I give you permission.
I don't need your permission. I've been watching Power Rangers since I was 5.
Exactly.
My first episode of Power Rangers was on VHS.
You earned it, Noah. You earned the shirt. You don't see me wearing Elvis t-shirts. It's another era. That's another time. I don't wear Beatles.
I mean, I wear AC/DC shirts, but that's because they're my favorite band.
They had multi-generational popularity.
Oh, yeah. They would recently just stop touring.
They're never going to stop, Noah. They're never going to stop. Like Ozzy Osbourne, he's immortal.
Well, we know he's basically a vampire at this point.
He sings his songs crystal clear. But when he's talking, you can't even understand him when he's talking.
Sharon!
Sharon! Who would have thought Sharon Osbourne made it out of there as a level-headed like mom or whatever who's on daytime television,
Yeah, she's on a daytime talk show now. Who would have thought?
The Queen of Darkness, right? I don't know if that's her title. I don't listen to rock. I'm ignorant when it comes to like metal music.
Like they've been happily married for over 30 years.
I'm pretty sure he stayed faithful that whole time.
Well, I've heard some incidents, but Ozzy got better over time once he got off drugs, probably.
I think it did its damage.
Yeah. I mean, if you heard him talk.
I should have made fun of him, but yes. Oh, Ozzy.
There's smattered in there.
Okay, I was working at McDonald's in the mid-2000s. Ozzy Osbourne had a concert at the old Winnipeg Stadium. Somebody carved in the washroom Ozzy with like a pocket knife across like it had to be at least 3 feet big. 3 foot wide, 2 foot high. Just carved it into the wallpaper or whatever. Ozzy. And I'm like, fucking awesome. I don't know who this guy is. But I'm like, how do I clean that?
That's rebellion. McDonald's.
Those are some of the best memories of my life working at McDonald's. No, that's how I met my wife. Or my girlfriend, who's now my wife. Colleen and I reconnected. Yeah, McDonald's.
Not gonna lie, really heartwarming and sweet, actually.
Well, actually, my wife and I met when we were in grade school. But then I saw her again in high school at McDonald's while I was working there, and I hit on her.
That's even sweeter. That's so sweet it tastes like diabetes. It's too cute.
It's so sweet it makes your teeth rotten, Noah. So cute it makes so sweet it makes your teeth rotten. Oh, what have I've been watching in COVID times? What have I been watching? I watched Community. Binge watched it. And I get a lot of the references that you make now. Because you kept dropping these references and I didn't understand what the hell 6 seasons in a movie or whatever meant. It's like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Right, Noah?
Now you get it.
I get it now. Community is really good. It's kind of going off the rails at the final seasons, but I liked it in the early seasons.
We're going to do it, man. We're going to make Thrift Lord the movie after season 6.
Oh my god, Thrift Lord.
So,
at the peak of its decline.
everything went downhill after the movie, man. It's obvious they're just burnt out after the movie.
Did they really make a Community movie? I didn't know they made a movie.
No, but like that was a running joke. It's like I think it
Oh,
was Troy and Ovid's favorite show, seasons in a movie they wanted. So
okay.
I'm like, this show is on season 6, 6 seasons in a movie.
Oh my god, I get it now. See, I get it now. But right now they're like doing Dungeons and Dragons episodes. They're doing like GI Joe episodes. It's going crazy, man.
Have you seen the Paintball War episodes yet?
Yes, and the Hot Lava episode, and
Well,
the
they
Pillow
do
Castle episodes.
Like freaking Jeff Winger's Clint Eastwood's character.
But it's really good. It's good binge watch viewing in these COVID times when you're stuck at home. It's good. It's a good show. I really like it. Very surprised. Very surprised.
Almost made me want to go to community college. Almost.
You went to provincial university instead.
And then I dropped out after a year. That's life.
You didn't like university?
You know, it's funny. I thought I was going to be a coder, like a programmer. Turns out I'm better with a pencil at drawing stuff. So
I was probably the last person anyone expected in my family to graduate university. I'll be honest. I set very low expectations for myself, and I always met them. C's get degrees. C's get degrees, sir.
I was the only person out of my brothers to graduate high school.
So I think, do you want to talk about anything else before we go? I think it's a good time to kind of wind it down now.
I can't really think of... Oh, one thing I do want to say. Abed as Batman is not the hero we need, but the hero we deserve.
Like Donald Trump is the president they deserve.
I wouldn't go that. I'm not sure if I'd wish Donald Trump on anybody at this point.
No, but that's the saying is you don't get the president you want, you get the president you deserve.
Well, what does that say about our leader up here?
Justin Trudeau is an angel. Leave your comments in the comments below, people. Justin Trudeau is the Canadian angel. Never does anything wrong.
Wow.
I think he's handled COVID pretty good, but we're not going to get into politics here.
Yeah, I'll give him that. He's handled COVID rather well.
So before we go, I think you said you were planning to go to the thrift stores again?
Yeah, a friend and I are going to hit up multiple Value Villages tomorrow. Don't worry, I'm being safe. I'm keeping my distance, wearing a mask, and sanitizing every 5 minutes, baby.
Are you keeping a little bottle in your pocket?
Always. Always, whenever I go out.
I need to get a mask. I don't really wear a mask, but I'm pretty good at just staying away from people.
Me too, but sometimes I feel like sometimes it has been hard when like you're out trying to get groceries. Like people don't understand what at 6 feet is 6 feet sometimes, and other people just like don't even care. They think it's a joke, and then that's what makes me mad. I'm like, that's why I started wearing a mask.
There's one time at Dollarama, some guy was really up on my backside, and I'm like, "Excuse me, sir, can you just step back at least a few steps so that we can maintain social distancing?" I was very nice about it, but very, very direct. And I think he got it. He just had a momentary mental slip there.
I just say, hey, buddy, 6 feet.
Oh, hold on. I picked up I'll show it in the next podcast. I picked up an anime. DVDs at Valley Village are now $3.99, by the way, just so you know.
What?
Yep.
That's criminal.
It's disgusting, really. All the video games are individually priced right now. I was at Valley Village on Ellis. Well, my friend was there, sorry, not me. And she told me a bunch of games that were there, and they didn't pick them up because they were pretty much retail priced. Like somebody did an eBay search and put that price on the games. And you know what? People are going to buy it, and people will be justified, or Valley Village will be justified in putting those prices because they're going, hey, people are still buying it at $40, $50.
Well, you know, sucker bowling every minute, am I right?
It's hard for me, man, because price memory for me, me and Lester, we documented it. Valley Village, $2.99, $1.99 games, 50-cent games, bags of games. You know, I'm done. I'm done collecting. Oh, I sold the Sega Saturn game, by the way, before we go, just so you know.
Oh, nice. Which one?
Burning Rangers.
Oh, for a second I thought you were going to say you sold Mega Man 8. I'm like, no!
If somebody offered me $400 for Mega Man 8, I would sell it. That's American. But Burning Rangers, holy shit! What I got for that game, I couldn't believe it. GenerationRetro.ca. Check out our Facebook page. Nothing for sale there because I've been very lazy putting anything up. But I will work on that. I'm gonna make a next podcast, Noah. In a week or two, when we do it, I'm gonna have ready a sale for the eBay store. Are you excited?
I'm going to be excited. If there's any Transformers, I'm going to try and work on them.
Bro, I sold so much of my Transformers because I know I'm not going to have any conventions to sell at this year as a vendor. I just wanted to get rid of my stock.
Like, I'm not even sure if we're going to have Comic-Con in October. The new one.
Yeah, my friend Simone made the same concern. She's like, I haven't missed a Comic-Con since 2000 and something. But I'm like, technically, if they don't hold it, you're not missing it, right? Am I right?
I know, but it's the thing with Icon. When I heard they were canceling it in July, I was kind of bummed for like a week there because like now it doesn't feel like summer without going there, you know.
I would have liked to have gone with you, Noah. Oh man, I enjoy shooting these podcasts. You know, it's just fun to talk to somebody, especially in these trying times. You know.
It's always good to hear from you, buddy.
Oh man,
I look forward to these every 1 or 2 weeks.
Well, I think
people need structure in their lives. Structure for me.
I want to do it at least every 2 weeks. I think we said we would do this every 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
But no, you know what? I'll send you a calendar of my days that I work and when we can shoot podcasts, and maybe we make a regular like rotation or regular schedule that we shoot these.
I'll try to make it working on my schedule too. Let's see. What do I have to do? Nothing. Stay at home. Okay, that works.
We'll plan it. We'll definitely plan it. But no, I'm enjoying these. The last podcast that we kind of lost to computer malfunction.
I'm so mad. That was such a good podcast.
It was good, and then it got corrupted. I couldn't save it. But I think in a way it was meant to be though, because it was a tough time for me, Noah. But it was good to talk to you, and it kind of took my mind off some things and refreshed me a little bit. So thank you.
You're welcome. And now we have a lost episode.
Oh, it's like the Doctor Who lost episodes. But anyways, Noah, do you have any parting words for the people?
Yeah, I do. In light of some recent events, what I want to say is be excellent to each other, everybody. We're all human at the end of the day, so let's treat each other how we would want to be treated. The golden rule. What JC talked about, man.
I like that, JC. I know who you're talking about.
Peace and love, baby. That's what it's all about these days. Peace and love.
I like how we're focused on Ant-Man on your shirt, but that is a strong message. That is a good message, my friend. Look at I'm wearing since we talk about JC, my hat here, this is from my church, in case people are wondering. It says For Winnipeg. It's good parting words. Thank you very much for everyone who tuned in to check out episode number, I'm going to call it 4 of the DialUp podcast officially. I don't know how the numbers work with that lost episode, but we will revisit Dark Knight again. Come back again to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and check out GenerationRetro.ca. Not much things there for sale, but drop a line, drop a like. Would appreciate it. Noah, thank you.
Hey, anytime, man. I am glad to do these whenever you want.
All right, buddy. We'll stop recording now and make sure it actually records.